Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So like I said last time, we're going to get started on preparing the field to be able to plant the 700 plants that we have down here in the garden. So first thing I need to do, as you can see some of the hay bales here in the background, I have to move those out of my way in the area that I plan to put the plants. So I'm going to move the hay bales, and then some of the grass needs to be mowed. There were some strips that got missed when they were baling the hay, so I'm just going to clean that up, and then I'm going to start laying out the rows with stakes and measuring and just trying to be thoughtful of how this row layout is. So that's the project for today, and then from there we'll have to plow and rototill to get the beds ready. But today the main focus is just getting that area cleaned up and getting it measured out and staked out, so we know exactly how we want to put those rows in there. Okay, so hay bales are moved, and we got the mist grass, we got that mowed down, so we got kind of a clear open canvas here to work with. So we want to get these stakes laid in so we know where our rows are. So we put a few stakes in the ground and spaced them 12 feet apart. That's what our spacing is currently, 12 to 13 feet. I mean, it's hard to be exact when you're running the tiller through, but 12 I think is the number we're going to stick with. We think that that's plenty of space to get in there and pick, and space to mow and do maintenance. So we're going to stick with 12 feet. So we just kind of laid these stakes out, but you can see they're not really in a straight line. So what we're going to do is, using the post behind me, we're going to run a string line, try to run a straight string line down and get these markers on that string line, and then make sure that we get the 12 feet between the two stakes. And then we got to go down to the other end and do a similar thing, and then hopefully we can get these parallel with what's already there. So that's what we're going to do, get these laid out so we know where we need to plow and till. so we got this south side done, the stakes in, string line ran. So we got those all at 12 feet spacing. So now we gotta go try to match it on the far side. But first we gotta make a couple stakes. So I'm up here in the blueberry patch this morning, and you can see the row of mulch behind me, or the row of blueberries with fresh mulch on there. Yeah, we're still working on getting all the mulch on these berries. It's something that I thought we could do in a couple of days, and it's taken us a good part of the summer to get this job complete. A lot of that's due to, our schedule, working and the kids. And we've had some pretty hot days here in the summer. That's not been so pleasant to be up here working in the middle of the day or the afternoon of the day. But yeah, this mulch job has taken a lot longer than I expected. You can see here, we're on our last row and we're down to the end. So nearly complete. I think I can get that done this morning. I'm up here, it's probably 7 in the morning this morning. It's beautiful. A little bit overcast, nice and chilly, fresh dew on the ground. Just a perfect time to be up here working. But yeah, I mean, sometimes make plans and we have to pivot. So again, a job that I thought would take a short amount of time is taking longer. So it does make me a little bit nervous. We have the 3 rows of 100 each, so 300 plants up here, and it's taken a good long time to mulch those this summer. And we are adding 700 plants, so more than double what we already have. So I'm a little nervous about, can we get that work done this fall? Can we get it all mulched after we get it planted? I don't know. As we start getting those rows tilled up and we start laying out the plants and getting some of those planted, I might have to decide to only plant half of those this year and leave the rest in pots and winter them in their pots. It makes me nervous. They're a little more vulnerable in the pots because they don't have the protection of the ground. So I'm not sure, but I think I'm going to have to make some adjustments to my plans. We're just running out of time this summer to get everything done. We're going to try our best to do everything that we planned on doing, but sometimes things don't go as planned. Actually, a lot of times things don't go as planned. But I'm going to finish this mulching and get that off the list, and then we can start getting the field tilled up and plowed. But I really appreciate you guys following along again. Like this video, subscribe if you haven't, and turn on that bell notification button so you know when the next video is out. Thanks again for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next one.